you are doing a talk at the Cambridge Science Festival about hacking the brain. Can you tell me a little bit about what that means?
Yeah, it's basically an introduction to neuroscience and psychology and the nervous system, how our brain sends messages around our body. It's kind of amazing that our brain is able to interpret all the information coming in and control our whole body kind of so seamlessly. And I think there isn't really that much talked about this in schools at the moment. Kind of wanted to introduce people to the amazing world of their brain and nervous system.
That sounds fantastic, but how could someone hack a brain?
Well, would you like me to show you?
I would like you to show me.
Okay, so we're not going to use your brain, but we're going to use an extension of your brain, which is your nervous system. So you have nerves that go all throughout your body. They look a little bit like this, probably less green and without the googly eyes. And what happens is your brain sends messages down these nerves and they cause your muscle cells to move, moving your arm or leg or whatever you're trying to move. So the nerve we're going to look at is your ulnar nerve, which runs from your elbow to the outside of your hand. Have you ever bumped your funny bone?
Yeah, I have.
Horrible feeling, right? And you get a kind of shooting pain. That's because your ulnar nerve is really near the surface here. So when you're hitting it, you're actually hitting a nerve, and that's why it hurts so much. So we're going to use your ulnar nerve. So if you just roll your sleeve up for me, I'm going to pop a couple of electrodes. I'm going to try and get them roughly where your ulnar nerve should be running up your arm. And then I have a TENS machine here. Have you come across one of these?
I don't think so.
I'll connect you up. What this machine does is it produces a small electrical current. Because your nerves use electricity to communicate, what this allows me to do is effectively send a message straight into your ulnar nerve, bypassing your brain entirely. And if you just relax your hand for me, let it go floppy, perfect. Tell me when you can feel something.
I can feel something. Oh, it's pulsating.
So I can see your hand now is shaking quite a lot. How does that feel?
It feels like there's paper being quickly rubbed up and down my arm.
That's an interesting description.
Yeah.
Most people say like pins and needles kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if you actually try to stop it, try not to shake this time, you'll find it's pretty much impossible. Because you're sending signals from your brain, but I'm hacking in partway through and sending stronger signals, so you just can't override them.
I don't even think I could move my hand like that if I tried.
So this is one of the demos that I do in my show.
Yeah.
This is basically a version of an experiment done by Luigi Galvani many years ago, where he found that if he put a bit of electricity into a dead frog's leg, he could make it twitch. And he called this animal electricity. And this is actually where the inspiration for the book Frankenstein came from, the idea that electricity gives life. But it's kind of the basis of neuroscience as we know it today. I'll disconnect you.
Thank you very much. I'll reclaim control of my hand.
Yes, there won't be any long-lasting effects, I promise.
Well, that sounds amazing, and I really look forward to seeing the show in the Science Festival.
I hope you can make it.